asked me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife.
Hold on. Why is my microphone not working? Oh, there we go. Well, let y'all see how this NBA Live 19 play. I like it better than the 2K. Real talk. Yeah, I was 2K cat. As you see before the game, it tell you one of your tasks for the game is to score 13 points. I'm a point guard. As you see, you know, you get to change the different outfits, you know. And your shoes change with it, whatever shoes you got on with, maybe Jordan or Nike or Adidas or Reebok, if it's team colored.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Claim it, you.
And the soundtrack live too.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, it'll be the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz begin the game with the basketball.
Oh, that nigga just shook me.
Driving's Rubio, but he can't get it to fall.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Wiggins. To Kevin Huerter. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Yeah, I'm a stanky leg on them, y'all.
Professional score like that.
I like that addition too, you know, do a little dance on them.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Favors. Knocked loose. Ingles matched up with Wiggins. Jazz get it back.
Ooh.
Shot for Mitchell won't go. To end on that one, 94 feet for the basket.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Rubio.
Going, boy, lock down defense, boy.
Trying to cash in. Mitchell shot off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And Gobert hauls in the rebound. Here's Rubio into the front court, trailing by 4. They get it down to Gobert. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down?
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his
way.
That, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Easy path to the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut, the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
To Joe
blocked. Just right out, just shook out your hands. It would come through the whole weekly. No Rubio. Look at that.
And that one is Joe Ingles. The Jazz with 4 in the shot clock.
No,
Right
buddy.
time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Time to shuffle things up.
It don't really matter. Exum. Oh, did I miss it?
Go. The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
A nice move, but I missed it.
To Joe Ingles.
No Ingles. You
Fine
scared.
for Utah. To Joe Ingles.
No
Fires
Ingles.
the 3. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times, things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
To Joe Ingles. Not that time. Wiggins. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Donovan
Well, I got
Mitchell
my
with
third
the
3
rock.
points already. Now I can start working on everything else.
To Joe Ingles. To Gobert. The Jazz with 4 in the shot clock. Knocked loose. Wolves have it. They've got it now. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Mitchell with it up top. Trailing by 15 to Favors. Joe Ingles. Now pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Why not? Let's keep the crowd in it.
Wiggins. A good defense by the Jazz as they come away with it. Oh, he's denied.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Towns. Shot from in close, no good.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
And draws the contact.
This nigga ran into me.
Gobert going to the line for 2 shots.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Rudy Gobert at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Teague. Oh, nice find for the basket.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Personal foul. Team foul number 2.
To Favors. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
to Towns. Karl Anthony Towns missed his first. That one goes.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To T. Lets it fly from long range, and Jeff T got it up fast, and it goes down.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Oh, come on. That was clean ripped.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, Utah. Stepping in,
Knocked loose.
Working James.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. The shot denied by Towns.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Mitchell with the basketball. Down a bundle. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Minnesota at the controls. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Mitchell matched up with the former Wildcat. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Jeff T. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Well, when you play for each other,
dime.
not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Too much contact. And free throws.
Oh, me? Oh, come on.
Effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws.
For the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 42, Jakob Poeltl.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Can convert the free throw. Here's Rubio up top. His guys down big.
Here comes screen, here comes screen, here comes screen.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make
But I'm talking about Towns.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of the It'll stay with Utah.
Jack move.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. To Towns. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Rubio. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Fires the three, steps out, and hits.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Rubio into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
The shot turned away by Kirtle.
Bye-bye.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Look at that. Jack move.
Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So possession stays with the Jazz.
No, buddy.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their
a shot at the buzzer, and it's no good as time runs out on the first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things.
Substitutions, Minnesota. Entering the game for Utah, number 15, Derek Favors.
Cleans it up. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. That's out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz.
Gotta work on that step back. The step back is I ain't hit one yet. Let's try this again.
And scores.
Okay.
Nice move, Jay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Ooh, he got him.
Oh, they forced Rubio to beat them, and he does. The Spaniard knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
This nigga move.
And stuffs it home. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
And it's rejected by Jang.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Utah with the possession. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Here's Rubio into the front court. He'll run the offense. 4-3. And it's Minnesota's rebound. Deep two there. Won't go. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
From long range.
Oh, that's good. It does. That should have been made.
Rubio. Can't miss those. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. And a put-back slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Playing kind of garbage.
And a timeout for Utah as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Knocked loose.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, nice.
Rubio to Favors. Wide open look, won't go.
My turn.
Minnesota with the basketball.
Match up.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. To Kevin Herter, beyond the arc for three. The rookie, Herter, unbothered, buries the three.
This is a
So you
game
don't
of
mind
waves.
getting
As a
the
defense,
damage.
you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Favors. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Scores from the post.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Can't connect from in close. To Covington. Here comes the screen.
Hey, coming left. Cutter, coming through.
Wiggins.
Here I come.
5 on the shot clock. Off the mark. He loves the tough
Man,
shots,
my
but that one may be
stuff
too
back
tough.
is like
Utah's got
not
it.
on point at all.
Rubio to Favors. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Directional passing
This
suck.
type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Slams it home on the putback.
And that's what he does. I love players like this. We don't need to draw any plays for you to go out and get yours.
Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Joe Ingles. Knocked loose. Short jumper stays out. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
I got you. Going up.
Got him.
Does it.
Oh, come on now, man.
Shot by Rubio, no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report.
Let y'all watch the halftime show. That's how it look for halftime.
Timberwolves entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. These are the guys getting buckets for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Jazz did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Utah Jazz.
Game track. Defense.
The Minnesota Timberwolves have been exhibiting some amazing defense in this matchup. Steals on the floor, blocks in the sky. They're dominating on defense all over the floor.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Boy, clowning. 3 blocks, 6 steals.
Who was cold?
All right, y'all got the picture. Back to the game.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Wow, look at him dive for the loose ball. Foot was on the line.
Mama jack my ball. Hey.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Yeah, that was a crazy shot I just made.
Mitchell, not easy.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Here we go. I got him.
Gets it in the right corner. Wiggins. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Gets it in the left corner.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Double, double, double.
To Towns. Shot from in close. No good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yes.
To Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins looking good. 4 for 5.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there is a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Timberwolves have the basketball. To Wiggins.
I got him. Here we go.
Towns. And he hits.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
To Rubio. To Joe Ingles. Down low to Favors. And that's rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Let him out. Let him out.
To Towns. Oh, lots of contact.
10 assists, 9 rebounds. Okay.
There, still gets it to go.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Has a look. Rubio can't get that one to fall. And it's rejected by Favors. Couldn't keep it in. Off Derek Favors.
Nigga pound my shit.
To Kevin Herter. Add 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Rubio. And he'll head to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ricky Rubio. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. The Timberwolves have the basketball. To Wiggins. Yes, Andrew Wiggins. He's now 5 for 6.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
For 3. Another chance. Slam down. Karl Anthony Towns on the follow.
In an era where big centers often get
switch my icon.
Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
To Towns. Lobs it up. Oh, not a good pass there as it's stolen by Utah.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. To Gobert. Sizing up the defense. And he throws it down. Rudy Gobert with the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Wiggins. Runner's good there.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here's Rubio up top. His guys down big.
No Rubio.
Offensive rebound. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock to Gobert. The jumper's off the mark. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I know I've seen this many times in various mixtapes. Add that one to the list, too.
Knocked loose. Turns and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. And finishes strong. Where did that come from?
It's like he got on an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Jazz will take a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Rudy Gobert. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Deep right corner. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Jazz ball. Rubio goes to the left side. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go.
That's okay.
Rubio into the front court. Down a bundle. Short jumper misses.
He won these threes. Like that one right there.
Long range, and the rebound taken down by the Jazz. Fires the three. Charged with the board.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Jazz have the ball.
Bullcorn.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Well, you can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Yeah, it's the same way 2K is. If you Rouser don't have nobody to replace you, you stay in the game.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Shot from the lane won't go.
I got blocked. In the stands. He's coming. In the stands.
Not big finish. Full head of steam that time.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Exum into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. From the outside, no good.
As y'all can see, my step back game ain't really
You forced his follow through to be cut
on
short,
point. Still learning.
It's Minnesota basketball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. Oh, nice swat.
I got him. Here we go. I got him. Yeah, keep him hit. I'm in.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
The assist from number 6.
Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down as the Timberwolves enjoy a nice cushion so far. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter.
Into the game for the Jazz, number 27, Rudy Gobert. Subbing in for Minnesota, number 3.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Gobert to Rubio. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Has a chance. Mitchell's shot comes up empty.
That's how
Check my stat. Oh, yeah, I'm good.
you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Doesn't get the bounce.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Rubio. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Utah ball. To Joe Ingles. Probing the defense. Joe Ingles. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Mitchell with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Offensive board. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Short jumper stays out. And it's rejected. Working hard on the glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory for the Timberwolves as they win this one in blowout fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Timberwolves were merciless in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Jazz seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Check out the leading scores for the Utah Jazz.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game. Who was cold?
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
That's pretty much it, y'all. So, NBA Live 19.